Back at it again. I know. I've been reading for 7 hours and 52 minutes. 12 hours and 8 minutes. I've been reading for 17 hours and 24 minutes. 19 hours and 14 minutes. It kind of drove me insane, not gonna lie. Like, it drove me a little bit insane. You know, we're feeling it. We're feeling the effects of the 24-hour readathon. I don't think I'm well up here. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella and I love a good old 24-hour readathon, especially if we're timing it, because if there's something that I love using on challenges and just videos in general is my timer. I love timing myself. I love seeing how long it takes me to read a book. I love to see how long I can go before I have to stop. I just really love pushing myself to the limit. Like, I've done it over and over again and it never stops being fun up until the moment that it does stop being fun. But we don't talk about those moments. Today, I just really want to do a 24-hour readathon because I want to see how much of my August TBR I can read in 24 hours. We have a couple of books. If you saw my August TBR, then you already know what books I'm going to be reading today. The readathon starts in 3 minutes. It's currently 10:57. It's Saturday, August 3rd, and I'm just really excited about this because I haven't done a 24-hour readathon in so long. I think we should calculate how many pages I am supposedly reading today, because if I want to finish my August TBR, I have quite a lot of pages that I have to get through. For example, this has 228 pages, 281 pages, 390 pages, 384 pages, 356 pages. I'm not going to put myself through the task of trying to add all of those pages together, but up here on the screen you can most definitely see the total of pages that I'm planning on reading today. I don't really know if it's doable, but I do know that I have 24 hours to try my best. And with 1 minute to go, I think I'm going to be starting with Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi. Avni Doshi, yes, for sure, absolutely. Enough yapping, let's get to reading. 24 hours on the timer. Let me get the timer. Let me do this. Okay, are we ready? I don't think you're ready, but let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go. It's been 4 hours and 44 minutes. Let's just go ahead and stop the timer for now. But yeah, 4 hours and 44 minutes, and I've just finished my first book of the readathon, Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi. This was insane. I'm not gonna lie, this was high-key insane, but like in a good way. I mean, just to start off, the writing is incredible. The writing sucks you right into the story, and it kind of doesn't let you let go. Like, you just want to keep reading until you figure out what is going on, because this is basically a story about generational trauma and the relationship between a daughter and her very toxic mother, and how her mother is now suffering from dementia, and now she has to take care of the mother that never took care of her. So it's very psychologically taxing. It's a very emotional story. Yeah, there's just like a lot of trauma involved, and there's a lot of unpacking emotional baggage. And the way that it's done and the way that this relationship between a mother and a daughter is explored was just insane, but like, again, in the best way possible. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this, because I even used a different colored tab, because I basically used the same colors for everything, but that passage, I just really connected with it, so I was like, I need to use a different color for this. I believed that this want to be older meant that age would answer all my questions, that my desires would be fulfilled at a later date. But as the years pass and I wish for youth once more, the habit of waiting has already been instilled. It's deeply ingrained, something I can't seem to unlearn. I wonder if, when I'm old and frail and can see the shape of my end in front of me, I will still be waiting for the future to roll in. I mean, that was a little bit too personal. I kind of feel a little bit attacked by this passage, but like in a good way. This book is just filled with these types of insightful comments, and it makes for a very reflective reading experience. Like, it makes you think a lot about yourself. Like, even if you don't have a toxic mother, it still kind of makes you think of how trauma is passed down generation to generation. Can you justify the actions of the daughter because of how she was treated in the past? Oh my god, there's another very good quote. It seems to me now that this forgetting is convenient, that she doesn't want to remember the things she has said and done. It feels unfair that she can put away the past from her mind while I'm brimming with it all the time. Like, girl, are you kidding? This writing blew my mind. Not just the writing, but the story as well. It was just so engaging. It was so engaging. Oh my god. Like, it was just, wow. This is madness. I feel it. I inch towards it daily, but it's a necessary madness without which the species might never propagate. Also because, yeah, we're following this relationship between a mother and a daughter, and how the daughter is trying to take care of said mother. But we're also kind of seeing how the daughter is deteriorating, like, mentally, because obviously with this situation, she kind of, like, other aspects of her life start to unravel as well, like her marriage with her husband, her relationship with other people, and we also start to unravel the truth behind a lot of things, and a lot of secrets come out. And we start to learn what type of person Antara is. Antara is the daughter, and Tara is the mother. Yes. How do I stop myself from making the same mistake? How do I protect this little girl from the same burden? Maybe that's impossible. Maybe this is all wishful thinking. Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi was great. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was insane. And I feel like it took me longer to read because I kept rereading passages. Sometimes I would read something and I would just stare at the page and be like, oh my god. So it did take me quite a lot longer than I thought it would, but I'm still in high spirits. I'm still really, you know, like, I still want to keep reading. It's only, well, not only, it's 4:46. So now that I finished reading Burnt Sugar, I think I'm going to continue with a very different book, but hopefully it'll be just as entertaining. Maybe it'll be more fun because it doesn't deal with such serious topics. I mean, it kind of does, but like, it's supposed to be a dark romantic comedy, and that book is Leather and Lark by Bryn Weaver. I honestly haven't seen a single person talking about this book, so I don't really know what to expect. But according to the trigger and content warnings, there's a lot of things. Let's see how long it takes me to read this one. Probably longer than 4 hours, but hopefully not. But honestly, like, I have the entire day free, so I'm good with this. So I'm gonna go make some coffee now, and then I'm going to get back to reading. I hope you guys are enjoying this reading challenge so far. Wait, it's not a reading challenge, it's just a readathon. I hope you guys are enjoying this 24-hour readathon. We're also, like, I've been doing some sprints on my Discord, and it's been really fun just sharing this experience with everyone. And it also kind of keeps you accountable, because since you're sprinting together, you kind of want to, like, you know, make sure that you're actually reading so that you don't let fellow simpers down. So that's also been helpful. And yeah, it's coffee time.
What the dog doing?
Hello, hi, how are we doing? So you can't see me, but I'm here. And I decided to switch on over to the audiobook of Leather and Lark because I was really itching to play a little bit of Power Washer Simulator. So that's what I've been doing, and I just started this new chapter that's called Guillotine. I've read 37 pages. So far we have a serial killer and a contract killer, and it's from both of their points of view, and we're really just starting to get to know the characters now. It's not as funny as it was advertised. I mean, we are only 30 pages in, so maybe it'll get funnier the more that we get to know the characters. But so far it's as I thought, where this is the second book in the trilogy, but it's more like a companion series where you don't really need to read the first one to understand this one. I think it's like a group of 3 brothers, and each brother is like a criminal or something. And the first brother, yeah, he has been mentioned, and he is, you know, in a relationship, so we did kind of get spoiled for that, but like I don't know them, so I don't care. But yeah, 30 pages in, I'm like okay with it. It's a good audiobook to listen to while you're playing Power Washer because it doesn't take a lot of brain power. Like, I definitely wouldn't be able to do this with Burnt Sugar, for example. So I'm going to play Power Washer and listen to my audiobook and just see how long I play for before I want to switch to the physical again. But oh, nice. I think my gamer era is finally here to stay, which makes me very happy. So yeah, like, I'm excited to get to know different games and try them out. I have been seeing like these horror games that I feel would be really fun to play like on stream, because I am a scaredy cat. I get scared very, very easily. Like, one of the scariest things in scary movies for me is loud noises. I have very sensitive ears, so loud noises scare me, and I am a victim of jump scares, so I feel like playing horror games would be really funny. And this has nothing to do with a 24-hour readathon, just don't mind me. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep on listening to Leather and Lark, and maybe in like the 10-hour mark, I mean, hopefully by the 10-hour mark I would have already finished this book. But if not, you know, there's no rush. It's okay, we're all having fun here. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a while. Are you a serial killer? No, I'm more like a multiple deleter. I don't know how to feel about this book. Like, it's very silly goofy for sure, absolutely. Also, did you guys see my new bookmark? It's actually perfect. You finished War and Peace, you can finish this book. I'm currently on page 158, still playing Power Washer Simulator, and we're still doing sprints over on Discord. This is how it's going. This is how we're doing. I've been reading for 7 hours. Let's go. That's not even, I don't know how to do the math. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 17 hours. Is that correct? I don't know, babes. Anyways, I was gonna say ears, but I mean my eyes. My eyes do hurt, so I don't know if to stop playing Power Wash and like rest for a little bit. But like, I need to finish another job. I just completed a job, and now I need to do another. Oh, look at me go. Absolutely stunning perfection with my pink hazmat suit, for sure, absolutely. According to this app, I'm 41% of the way through, so I'll see if I want to stop at 50%. So I'll see you guys in 9%. I've been reading for 7 hours and 52 minutes. I'm gonna pause that real quick. I'm in page 230. So I've read this much while playing Power Wash Simulator, and honestly, I have to tell you, the reading experience that I've had has been so fun, so entertaining, so spicy, so silly, so goofy. Yeah, this truly is a romance between a serial killer and a contract killer, and they are forced to marry each other in order to protect themselves in a way. It's all very convoluted. I swear it makes sense. It is a little bit silly. I wouldn't say it's a romantic comedy. Like, I don't really see the comedy side of this. It's not very funny. To me personally, but I'm vibing, you know what I mean? Like, it's a fun audiobook, and I wanted to stop. Like, I decided to do the reading update here because I got to this one bit where I literally, like, I was washing this house. I was power washing this house, as you do, right? And the guy, Lachlan, I think that's his name. Yes, Lachlan. He dropped this one-liner, and I was like, good sir? Oh my god, absolutely. Okay, so basically, yeah, they're both killers, so, you know, they do torture people. Like, it's part of the job, okay? We accept them for who they are. We love morally gray characters, and I don't really mind that they find enjoyment in torturing bad people. They don't kill innocent people, so there's that. They must get brownie points for that. But anyways, they got this new person that they're torturing, and Lachlan, okay, so like this new person, I don't want to spoil things, but this new person is connected to our female main character, which is Lark, and Lachlan kidnaps him for her, you know what I mean? And he's just, you know, telling him about what he's done so that he knows why this is happening. And he's going like one by one. And then he's talking about, this one is about a happy girl. Her name was Lark Montague. The gun clicks as I release the safety. And she is my wife. You know what I mean? Like, oh. Listen, I cannot explain it, but like, especially the way that the audiobook said it, because he said it like with a growl, and I was like, sir, oh my god, like it's giving who did this to you, and then he goes and takes care of whoever did that to her, and it's like, and she is my wife, took me out. You don't understand. Like I'm not even that invested in the story. Like, yes, I'm enjoying it, and yeah, it's fun, it's a fun time, but I'm not like, I would die for these characters, they have so much sexual chemistry, like I love them, I want to see so many different scenes with them. Like, I'm not in love with this story, but just that one scene, it kind of drove me insane, not gonna lie. Like, it drove me a little bit insane. Like, I was power washing a house and I just literally stopped in my tracks and I was like, ah, you did not just say that, you did not just say that. Yes. I'm sorry, I am now, like, the caffeine has definitely, like, it's inside of me. Well, obviously because I did drink it, but it's like traveling through my bloodstream at speeds that I have never encountered in my life before. So like, I have a lot of energy, and honestly, I look demented. I mean, look. Honestly, I'm just really happy that I chose this as my second read, because even though I really enjoyed Burnt Sugar, it's a book that takes a lot to read. Like, it's not a fun read, it's a really introspective read, and it's a book that makes you think, which we do love books like that. But from time to time, I like to dabble in tomfoolery. And I feel like this book is definitely what I needed, especially now that we're entering the later hours of this 24-hour readathon, because we all know the best and worst part of a 24-hour readathon is like after midnight, because that's when the true insanity begins. You know what I mean? Like, that's when I truly become unhinged. I feel like I'm definitely going to be finishing this. And she is my wife! Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. My beautiful wife, an angelic devil, so wickedly innocent, her sweet and welcoming features contrasted by the lethal coldness in her crystalline eyes. I just, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm whipped. You know, maybe I'm fully whipped by this book. It's definitely not the next Shakespeare. Hello? Actually, Shakespeare is rolling in his grave right now for me uttering his name in close proximity to this. But yeah, this is definitely not the next Shakespeare, but it's fun, okay? And sometimes you just need fun literature to go about your life. So I guess I'll see you guys in another checkpoint. Right now, we're just having fun, living our best lives. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Hey! Okay, sorry, I forgot my passcode. I've been reading for 9 hours and 52 minutes. Let's go ahead and stop that. And I have officially finished Leather and Lark by Bryn Weaver. Woohoo! I'm good. It's currently 10:03. So we're still not in the insanity hours, but we're like, you know, we're feeling it. We're feeling the effects of the 24-hour readathon. As I was finishing this book, I got this one comment on that same video that really intrigued me. Oh, Bella, don't read Remnants of Filth expecting a goofy and silly book. It'll break your heart into 1,000 little pieces. Meat Bun's favorite thing to do is ruin her readers' lives. Obviously, after that comment, I was like, okay, I have to read that book now. And if you don't remember, Remnants of Filth was the Donmei novel that I got. Remnants of Filth, and this is a pretty hefty boy. I mentioned on my video that I was like, I haven't read a Donmei in so long, and I usually have so much fun with them. They're so silly and so goofy, and that's why this person is like, don't expect a goofy and silly book because this is going to destroy you. And I kind of want to be destroyed. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds fun. It sounds like a moment that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, I think I'm going to be continuing with this book. I know that I'm in a very precarious situation and a very dangerous position Like, I'm just very close to my bed. In fact, I am in my bed right now. And it's just like very easy to do things like this, you know what I mean? And like, it's very easy to give into tiredness, you know what I mean? Like, that's just part of the human condition, you know what I mean? But I promise, I promise I'm going to brush my hair. Hello? I promise to try my best to not fall asleep as soon as the clock strikes 12. Okay, that's the best that I can promise, because baby girl, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, we'll see how the night treats us, but yeah, this is what I'm going to be reading now, Remnants of Filth. Why do you immediately darken so much? I just want to show you guys the cover. But anyways, this is what I'm going to be reading now. We're going to redo the timer. Let's just do it right now. I don't have enough. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? No, I stopped it. Okay, there we go. Let's get to reading. Back at it again. I know. I keep forgetting. You know what I mean? Like, I keep forgetting that I always end up here one way or the other. It's been 12 hours and 8 minutes. Let me just... Girl, imagine I reset it. It's currently 12:34 a.m. I don't think I'm well up here, you know? But I did realize that when I finished Leather and Lark, I didn't actually talk about if I liked it or not. Like, the last thing you saw me say about this, why am I so, calm down. The last thing you saw me say about this is that one scene where he was like, and she is my wife. I ate that up. Like, Bryn Weaver truly cooked in that scene. I think the resolution of the book was, like, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but something happens and it literally gets resolved in 2 pages, which is, I laughed, okay? Like, all I could do was laugh, because like there was this entire buildup since like the very first few chapters of the book. There was an entire buildup of this man that was stalking these people, and they're, you know, it was building up to like this huge thing, and then it you know, what was that? It ended up being nothing, and it's like, girl, you did this for what? Why did you do this? So that was a little bit disappointing, but honestly, I wasn't expecting much from this book. So if you go into this book being like, I just want a fun, goofy time, that's what you're gonna get. It's just, okay, sure, yeah. So, yeah. Like, I guess, you know what I mean? I feel like I can make it 1 more hour. That sounds stupid. I think I can make it until 1 a.m.
Bombastic side eye.
Maybe, like, for sure, absolutely.
Criminal offensive side eye.
Okay, I've been reading Remnants of Filth. Remnants of Filth. Absolutely iconic 10 out of 10 behavior. I've made it up to here. This is page 180. So according to my mental math, I'm 25 pages away from getting to the halfway point of Remnants of Filth. Okay, what did I just say? I feel like we all know this by now. Like, this is not, nobody is surprised that we are here once again. If you're surprised, Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Bella. Welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. For sure, absolutely. So, yeah, Remnants of Filth. Honestly, I'm loving this. You know what I mean? Like, I love the angst. I love everything about this. There's one thing that I don't love, and it's this one trope that I've never been a fan of, especially because it is like my lips are so ew, you know what I mean? There's this one trope in K-dramas that is used, or used to be used a lot, and it's the what's that word? Cuando tú te olvidas de algo. It's the amnesia trope, like the memory loss trope. I've never really been a fan of it, just because whenever it's used in K-dramas, I'm like, not this again. And we do have memory loss trope in this book. But so far, I don't really have an issue with it because it works and it makes sense. And since it's at the wow, that's a nice sentence. Since it's at the very beginning of the book, I feel like we're going to resolve it before the end. So I'm happy with that. I'm currently about to start chapter 17, which is Scruffy Beauty. Thank you. So yeah, 25 pages. Oh my god, that's literally perfect. O sea, this is 25 pages. Trust me, I counted them. And it's at the end of a chapter, so I can read this. So I can read this and be happy with my progress, and I can go to sleep. This is what I'm listening to while I'm watching. While I'm reading. ¿Qué está pasando? Okay, olvídalo. Forget it. Yeah, so this is what I'm listening to. It's just no. It's just Genshin music. I feel like the ambiance of Genshin Impact just fits perfectly with Danmei novels. So if you ever read Danmei novels and you want to have something in the background, Genshin Impact is your bestie. I'm gonna stop yapping and like actually get some reading done. I know, wild concept. And we'll talk again in 25 pages unless I fall asleep, but I won't fall asleep. Even though I really want to, I won't fall asleep. I won't fall asleep because why would I fall asleep? You know what I mean? I'm like doing so well. There's no reason for me to do that. You know what I mean? There's really no reason for me to do that. Really no reason. Really no reason. Ay, a mí se me olvidó parar. Vale, vamos al mambo. Enfócate, bebé. I just need to read probably less than that, so let's go. It's currently... Ay, ayúdame, amiga. Ayúdame, por favor. Son las 1:14. It's 1:14. And I've been reading for 12 hours and 28 minutes. Yeah, I made it to the halfway point of Remnants of Filth, which is chapter 19. I'm really vibing with this book. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm honestly surprised. Who is texting me at this hour? That is not healthy. I am genuinely vibing with Remnants of Filth quite a lot. Like, I'm loving it more than I thought I would. I knew that I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't know that I was going to be this invested in the story. Like, I'm locked in. I'm fully locked in. If it weren't for the fact that my eyes are literally burning right now, I would keep reading. But like at this point, I can't really even make out words. Like, I read them and I don't know what they mean. And like, I feel like that's not right. You know what I mean? Pero sí, pero no, pero yeah. Like, digo yes. I'm hoping that I won't be too sleep deprived when I wake up tomorrow. And if I am, I'll use that as an excuse. I'm like that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I actually have never seen it to its entirety, but I know that it ends in like this one and then it's like no. Yeah, I think it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. But this, it's leaving no crumbs. Absolutely serving. Full meal. I really don't know what I'm saying right now.
The next morning.
To reach the 16-hour mark, and I have officially finished Remnants of Filth. The story continues in Remnants of Filth Volume 2. So this is what we've done. This has been completed. Absolutely stunning performance. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Yes, absolutely fantastic. Give me 20 of these. Wait, I should stop this. Okay, so now that I've finished Remnants of Filth, it is currently 10:53. I'm in the middle of a sprint right now. Yes, we are doing this. Yes, this is what we're doing. So yeah, before I continue reading, I do have to make myself a coffee because I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not tired, but I could definitely use a pick-me-up. So before I start Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark, I think I am going to make myself a coffee, and then I'm just gonna, oh, I need to paste this. I'm just going to, okay. Yeah, so coffee time and then go back to reading. Let's do it. Okay, so I've been reading for 17 hours and 24 minutes. I've reached page 150. D hello 154. ¿Qué pasó ahí? What is that? Anyways, I've reached page 154 and I've reached, if you ever talk to my wife like that again, I'll empty that clip in your chest, which is the quote that Polly was quoting. So now I know the infamous, if you ever talk to my wife like that again, I'll empty that clip in your chest. This moment did not disappoint. It really did not disappoint. Wait, maybe I should show you my face. I've been reading Brutal Prince for the past... Honestly, time has become inconsequential to me. I don't really know how much time has passed since I started this book, but the point is that I'm in page 154, and basically this is a mafia romance. We are following these two characters. We have Callum and we have Ida, and Callum belongs to the Irish mafia and Ida belongs to the Italian mafia. Somehow Ida sets Callum's family's house on fire and you know, to just stop the bloodshed and just make sure that these two mafia families don't end up killing each other, they decide that Ida now has to marry Callum, and they're going, like, she's going to enter his family and she's going to continue the bloodline, and it's this whole thing, and like they hate each other, they absolutely cannot stand each other, which makes for some really interesting sexual tension. I do have to say, these two characters have a lot of chemistry, not gonna lie. I think I'm even enjoying this one better than Leather and Lark. Like, yeah, Leather and Lark was enjoyable, but like the plot itself, it was just like fine to me. But this one, it's a little bit more exciting because, you know, mafia. And I don't think I've ever actually read a mafia romance, so this is like brand new territory for me, and it's kind of nice that I'm enjoying it as much as I am. Like, I wouldn't say I'm like whipped for these characters. Like, if they died, I would just be like, oh no. But yeah, like, I'm invested. I'm having fun with this story and these characters, and the writing is fun as well. Like, it's really easy to lose yourself in this world and just read and not even feel time pass, which is a great book to read in the middle of a 24-hour readathon when you only have 6 hours of sleep. These are my plans for the next couple of hours. I don't really know how long it's going to take me to read this amount of pages, but it should be fine. It should be fine. And then after this, I could either start The Prisoner's Throne, which would be literally the last book in my August TBR, and the goal of this 24-hour readathon was to finish my entire August TBR. I'm gonna get back to reading because I'm really enjoying the story, and we'll talk when I finish Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. Yeah, let's go. 19 hours and 14 minutes, and I have officially finished, what's your name? Brutal Prince? Yes, absolutely. So I finished Brutal Prince, that, you know what I mean? And now that I mean, okay, this was, okay, sorry. I can't think. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this more than Leather and Lark. I feel like the plot was a little bit more enticing just because like the stakes were higher. Like, we have different mafias and people are getting like kidnapped and tortured, and it's all fun. And I really enjoyed just like the progression of the story, and it was fast paced, it was fun. I was into it, definitely enjoyed it. Good experience. And now that I finished Brutal Prince, I am now going to be reading the final book in my August TBR, The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. I'm probably going to read a summary of The Stolen Heir before I read this, just so that I have all of the events fresh in my mind. But after I finish the summary, best believe this is where we're going. An imprisoned prince, a vengeful queen, and a battle that will determine the future of Elfame. Let's do this, baby girl. Oh no. Okay. officially finished The Prisoner's Throne, and this readathon has officially come to a close in a second. Let's go. Absolutely, for sure, 100%. Oh my god, this is real quick. No, I meant to screenshot. Thank you. This, I finished The Prisoner's Throne, and I am so
Estoy cansado, jefe.
I'm so tired. I low-key can't believe that I actually pulled this. ¿Cómo que se dice? I pulled this out. I pulled this through. I can't believe I actually did this. Not my camera flashing. I can't do this right now. Ay, vengo ahora. I'm so tired, and all I can think of is my bed. I just want to sleep. I want to sleep. Like, it's not even that I'm sleepy. I'm just tired. I'm tired of reading for 2 days straight, basically. But I genuinely cannot believe that I actually finished my entire August TBR. Like, that is actually insane to me. The fact that I read all 5 books that I had set my mind to reading. Like, I honestly thought I was kind of like pushing it a little bit by saying that I was going to finish my August TBR, but literally with minutes to spare, I finished the final book in my August TBR, and it was a really good book at that. I feel like all the books that I read for this 24-hour readathon were really, really good. So my August TBR she kind of ate, not gonna lie. No, like, she full key ate. She 100% ate. And I love that. Like, oh my goodness. What an absolute banger to end the readathon in, or to end the readathon with. Absolutely, for sure. Like, this was such a fun experience. I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon, but it was really fun to sprint with my Patreons over on Discord, because every single time that I felt like giving up, they were right there with me. So that was really helpful. I genuinely cannot do this without them. I do not have a stack of all the books that I finished, but, and maybe we can, what's that word? Maybe we can come to an agreement. Yeah, while I talk to you guys about some cute little things, I'm just going to be showing you the books and giving you my ratings of them. So let's go ahead and do that. And by cute little things, I mean, thank you so much for watching this video. I would really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and left a comment, because it really helps me out, and it helps me know that I went through this for a reason. Like, it was worth it, you know what I mean? I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons like this one, and I also post exclusive reading vlogs, and we do have a monthly book club. This month we're reading Mother Thing, and I am absolutely 100% so excited about that one. So if that sounds like something that you'd love to be a part of, the link is down below as always. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it until the end, I adore and appreciate you so very much, and I hope you're having a fantastic August whenever you're watching this. And yeah, I love you so much, so I will definitely be seeing you next week. Bye!
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.